We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. The Phillies look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Kyle Cody gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Brandon Lau would be next. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Brandon Lau entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 46 now for him on the season. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Here's Brock Holt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat.
One ball, 1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey!
And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now.
Ball
A
1.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Herrera, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 now. Roman Quinn waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So coming to the plate, Roman Quinn. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He waits. Now the pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch on its way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On the ground near home. Foul ball, strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Segura, a native of the Dominican Republic, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dahl retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Joey.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs, and 33 driven in. And he lays off for ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Chris Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
The pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Low over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bone.
Coming to the plate now, Alec Bone, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out, nobody on. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Didi Gregorius stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Odubel Herrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 23 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Jordan Lyles is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now batting.
Into the box, Roman Quinn, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Two out with the man at first. Two and two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Taveras. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 7-0. Now batting, Nick Solak. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box, Jose Trevino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, And this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Ready now, Leody Taveras. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that's upstairs.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Taveras, just 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rhys Hoskins stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone up into the second deck. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 148 for his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Realmuto, the former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Brandon Lau is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So striding in, Brandon Lau. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Ball.
And he misses 2-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here now the 2-2. Is taken, ball 3. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Alec Bohm. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taveras. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rangers nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Brock Holt.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The left fielder, David.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Lowe tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Texas. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The left fielder, number 22.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 54 thus far, as this lead got even wider. Nick Nelson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Nick Nelson. The batter number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 37 on the year as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1 home.
That's outside.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set with the 0-1.
At the ball.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Quinn is there to put it away for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Nick Solak. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder, Lee Hody. Tom Parrott.
At the plate, Leody Taveras. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding in once again, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low. Ball. Count is 2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Hey! I got the count. 2-2.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Alec Bohm comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
In now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Roman Quinn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 11-0. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
Now batting. The second baseman. Brock Holt.
Up next for the Rangers, Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Holt hits a little over the 270 mark. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Bohm in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 11-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Segura.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Rhys Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Hard liner to center field. Taveras is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 11-0. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Fouled off. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
So striding forward now, Nate Lowe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Chris Davis next to bat, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
1-1.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 26 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak.
For the Rangers.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here it comes. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Into the box, Jose Trevino, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up to the plate, Leody Taveras. First offering on its way. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Phillies lead this one 11-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field.
Into the second deck and gone.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The next 3-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Alec Bohm. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Next for Philadelphia.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. DeMarcus Evans enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Odubel Herrera. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman Quinn.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Spencer Howard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura, and there's one down now. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The left fielder, number 30, David Dahl.
To the plate now, David Dahl, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Joey Gallo. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count and the pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Rangers leave 1, and they remain well behind. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
In now, Rhys Hoskins as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
JT Realmuto is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now. Brandon Lau would be next. Three-two pitch. Line hard into left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies on top, 15-2. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Digging in, Nate Lowe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. This one's down to 3rd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fouled off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Nick Solak is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
15-2 the final tally here. The Philadelphia Phillies win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Aaron Nola gets his league-leading 22nd win. Kyle Cody was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here today.